Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going on an epic road trip from the stunning capital of Estonia, Tallinn, all the way to the legendary Rakvere Castle. Get ready for a medieval vibes, scenic drives and some serious adventure. We started our journey bright and early, leaving behind Tallinn's charming old town and hitting the road towards the east. The drive is only about an hour and a half, but trust me, the views along the way are absolutely worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
Before heading to the castle, we decided to explore Rakvere itself. This town has such a cool, laid-back vibe with cute cafes and some quirky statues, like the famous Tarvas statue, a giant ancient bull symbolizing strength. Guys, this is it, the Rakvere Castle, one of the most well-preserved medieval castles in Estonia, dating back to the 13th century. And the best part, you don't just visit, you experience it. This place is like stepping into a time machine. You can try archery, see blacksmiths at work, and even taste medieval food. Oh, and don't get me started on the dungeon of horrors. Let's just say I screamed
Exercise
a
on
little.
the
Okay, this climb is no joke. Those medieval builders did not believe in easy stairs, but the view from the top, unreal. You can hear the way I was panting. These stairs is an exercise on its own, like I said in the video. In fact, I had to stop few times before I was able to complete the climbing. I mean, it is not a joke at all. After the long and stressful climbing, we are now at the castle. So at this point, I was trying to find my way inside the castle. I went with some other people and they were already waiting for me in the castle. So we are going to have a tour guide that is going to be, guiding us on this particular tour because we really wanted to know what this castle is all about, and the knowledge can only be passed down by the people that really know about this castle. So happy viewing. Now let's continue. We are all inside the castle right now because the first thing we did was to go and use the restroom so that we can get ready for the tour with the tour guide.
It's you that don't like it.
Of course you will.
Okay, so I will start with this one. Hello, welcome to Rakvere Castle. I'll be your guide today. My name is Hanna, so if you have any questions, shout my name because sometimes I might just not hear you. And Hanna, or just Hannah, yeah. And I will talk a little bit about our front yard at first. As you look around, it looks quite empty, quite barren. But if, like around 500 more years ago, when the life was inside this castle, it did not look as empty as it does right now. The walls were much higher, so we are guessing about as high as this little part that's still standing over there, as you can see. It was this high all around. Buildings were all around the walls as well, like you can see around there where our tavern is, and also the middle area was also full of different buildings. There were only really narrow streets, about like half a meter narrow streets that people walked through, because here we had a lot of different craftsmen. So anything that you needed in life, you did not need to leave the castle to get anything. So all of your armor, weapons, shields, clothes, shoes, everything that was made over here. And the gate that we entered through is not actually the main gate. This gate was used only for supplies. Yeah, this is the supply gate. The other gate is in the convent yard where we're going later. Over here we of course had two different kitchens. One was so same time. And I'm gonna let you guess how many nights did we have here in this castle.
500.
No, less. Less.
Oh, 10.
5?
12.
4.
4.
Yeah,
Wow.
we had 4 nights here. To be more specific, 3 of them were just regular nights. The third one was the bailiff, which was the, let's say, the leader of the city. So we did not have a lot of nights here. And we also had different animals here because somewhere you had to get your meat, your eggs, your milk. The only animals that we didn't have here were pigs because pigs were considered the food of the farmers. The people that live here, they were too important, too rich to eat pig. And cows weren't kept here because they were too big and they produced too much manure. So they didn't want to have to clean that up all the time. So the main ones were horses, donkeys, different birds, which included chickens and geese, and then goats and sheep. Okay, so
Then we proceeded to the armory room where they store cannons and other weapons that they use in defending the castle whenever it is attacked. So we can kind of call this place the war room.
it was for something more dangerous than someone that you hold in a prison. No. Okay, let's come inside more so the rest of the people can join us as well. At a half meters thick. There was no way a cannonball just came through this. And also since it is round from the outside, oh, you accidentally closed the lights, it's okay. A ricochet effect happened. When someone shot this tower with a cannonball, it just bounced from the surface. And it was really hard to penetrate this. It was the safest place to be during a war. And our round tower had 4 floors in total. Starting from the first one, which is not the one that we're standing on, it's actually the hole right in the middle. It is a 6-meter deep cellar. Yes. The second floor, where we are standing right now, this was for the musketeers. I'm pretty sure you know what muskets are and who the musketeers were. The third floor, which is, you can actually go up there, you can look around, it is like only half of it is standing still. That was meant for the cannons. And the fourth one was only meant for the scouts that were keeping an eye around. So you can pass it around. This was the most widely used cannonball, the one that the Swedish used the most.
Don't go to 100.
These cannonballs are what we dug up around the castle, so these are ours.
By looking at the side, you can say yeah.
And also the ones, the stone ones that you can see on the ground, those were also cannonballs. But these were shot by trebuchets. So their point was not to fly it long distance, their point.
After the exploration of this war room, we went outside to do some exercise, and then we used that to learn how they used to do trainings for the knights if they want to go to war.
So how do you hold the pike? One hand is below this, one hand is on top, and you put it right next to your hip. So it's nice and secure. And your job is to run as fast as you can, scream at the top of your lungs because the enemies have to be afraid of you. Or, you know, you can shout mommy, daddy, or anything, just make it funny for you. And your job is to run. Did this. It was at an angle, so don't mind me. And when you hit it, it starts spinning. So you have to keep on running so you don't get hit in the head with this bag. So run and shout, hit, keep running. I will hold it straight and There was a little quiet for a shout back.
If you don't come up here, that you will miss.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. It was kind of slow.
Rust!
Never come up here.
Hopefully it's waterproof.
And now we are heading into the alchemist room. This is a place where the alchemists, or what we call scientists nowadays, make new things, and in most cases they make weapon. So we were actually taught how they make gunpowder that was first of all discovered in
Girls,
China.
in fact, they are shit, this man.
I did also introverted too.
Bro, this door.
And this is a very small cannon. We don't know how it got there. So now we are heading into the alchemist room in order for us to learn how they make gunpowder.
Look more like chemical.
Stones, magic. Oh, philosophy.
Glass, my lady.
Even back then, the alchemists did the same. So there were a bunch of alchemists that tried to invent the elixir of eternal life, but they managed to invent a, so to say, third thing. Goals in life that they wanted to invent.
So after mixing like 3 ingredients together to form a gunpowder, we went outside to test what we were able to produce, and wow, that was it. That is gunpowder that we just produced by ourselves. So after this, we went into the torture room.
This room is so dark. We have been told that we enter at our own risk. We were told that if you have epilepsy or claustrophobia,
We light the candles every day, and we blow them out at the end of the day. So they're just constantly burning here. Okay, so I will say one thing. If you do take pictures here, no filming.
the flash are coming by default. They should.
I will start throwing things. So before I talk about the different devices that you can see here that the executioner used back in the day, I will ask a question before this. So you have probably seen the executioners in movies, in the TV shows, even games. What is the main thing about them, like that they wear? That you can see it everywhere.
Like a ghost kind of, yeah.
Like a hoodie
They always
or-
cover-
Yeah, like a hood that has just eye holes in them.
Yeah.
That's actually completely false. The executioner never wore, or actually I'm kind of lying, but I will get to that. The executioner didn't wear a mask. There was no point in him.
So after
wearing a
exploring
mask.
the
He was the
torture
most
room, we also
known,
went
most
to the
famous
dungeon of
person
horror,
the
and we were actually told the story
only
about 3
reason
nights,
why an
but
executioner
we went
did
to
wear
dungeon of
a
horror,
mask.
and this is our experience. then after coming out from the horror room, we went to the chapel, or what you call
Activating
church today, and then we were
momento.
told to chant some things that I actually don't know, and then I was chanting it the way I know how to chant it.
Sine voluntas tua,
Via Bustas Tua.
sicut in caelo et in terra,
Sicut Gaela et in terra.
panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie.
Okay, you know what?
At least we have one person like actually trying. Et dimitte nobis de vita nostra. Sicut et nos dimittius debitoribus nostris. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem.
In fact, at this point, I've had enough of whatever the lady is saying because I don't even understand anymore. So I'm done.
Also mad.
After the church program and the chanting, we went to the top of
Amen.
the castle. We had to climb a very, very tedious stairs, but just look at that. You can see for miles. Totally worth the workout that we had to do before we get to this top of the castle. We can see almost the whole of the Rakvere city from where we were standing. It's a very beautiful thing to behold. What an incredible day trip from Tallinn city charm to Rakvere's medieval magic. Estonia never fails to amaze me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more adventures. Where should we go next? Let me know in the comment section. And before I end this video, I want to send you some of the pictures, wonderful pictures that we took at that place. So just a few of them, and then I hope you enjoy this video. So if you enjoy this video, or if you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are watching my video and you have not subscribed. Also, if you have subscribed to my channel and you have been watching my video, I really want to appreciate you. Thank you for sticking with me for these past years, and I will urge you to please like, comment, and share my content so that other people might benefit from my content. So thank you so much. Signing out now. Peace out.